Welcome back.
We're here for more of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind.
Golden Wind.
When last we left off, our Golden Wind group,
They had just arrived in Sardinia, had they not?
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
They crashed in Sardinia and...
Oh, that's right, they crashed.
Yeah. And the boss said he was gonna go look for them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trouble's afoot.
Trouble is afoot, and we've got 3 episodes today, so you know, it's especially troublesome.
Well, you know me in 3 episodes.
Huh? What in the... A corpse? No.
He carefully chiseled away at the floor until he uncovered her, the woman who gave birth to his adopted son.
She's alive.
Well, this is odd.
Yeah.
I would say that it's bizarre.
The hair's the same color as...
That night, a horrific fire ravaged the village, strengthened by the night's howling winds. While no cause could be found, 7 died, while countless others remained missing. Among those listed on the coroner's report were the village priest and the adopted son he loved so dearly.
So is the adopted son the evil leader, mob bosses? I assume he's the mob boss. And that he just killed the priest. And he's evil.
Yeah?
And I don't know how it all works. I don't know how she was alive underneath the thing.
No. Sardinia is the locale of your birth, isn't that correct? Not only that, but you haven't been back to the old stomping grounds in quite some time.
That's not exactly fortune-telling. Of course you can tell I'm visiting from out of town. My outfit is a total...
Everyone in Sardinia dresses like this.
Come, sir. Who among us doesn't have one secret or another? All of this stuff could apply to anyone.
You're searching for somebody. Interesting. This person is very important to you.
That is so true. Aren't all of us just looking for someone who's important to us? We're desperate for the perfect partner or faultless friend. You know, it's kind of fun having someone guess your future. How do you do that anyway? With that crystal ball?
So is he faking or is he like dissociative?
I can't tell you anything.
I choose to think he's dissociative.
I must read your palm.
Hey!
I beg of you. My worth as a fortune teller hinges on this.
I
don't want your money.
Everyone will find out that I'm not a good fortune teller.
The traitor in this picture is known as Risotto. He desires to reveal my true identity and has made it his mission to seek out my daughter. Use your divination to reveal this man's location.
What if everyone in America was named after food and stuff that's just American names? Like, instead of naming you Holly, we named you Macaroni. And then, like, well, I guess that's Italian. And your brother would be Hamburger.
Where to, signore?
Costa Smeralda, please.
Certo.
Our next story comes to us from Sardinia, where the investigation of an airplane crash near the city of Olbia continues, despite a strong effort.
JoJo. Well, I haven't had too much to say thus far.
Yeah?
Interesting things are afoot.
Wait, hang on. Did you hear that just now? The phone rang. Hey, answer the damn question! No way that busted up phone was ringing, so what gives?
I don't know what you're even talking.
There it is again. Where is it? Where is it? So you do have a working phone. You've been holding out on me, Mr. Driver. Hello? Yes, it's Doppio.
He's nuts. I kind of like this.
He's certainly a crafty one. The plane crash managed to tip him off to the photo of Sardinia from Trish's house. Our first order of business is to take him out. Otherwise, he'll be even more trouble once Trish arrives. Just leave the killing blow to me. I'll handle it. Your job is to close the distance between us without revealing your true identity. Even
So now I'm all sorts of confused. Because did we jump forward in time?
Like, it was a flashback, and now we're
not flashback anymore.
we're not flashback.
I thought that it was still a flashback.
It was not.
Well, so he hasn't aged. But he has a crazy alternate identity. And maybe he's not the boss.
Maybe.
We don't know.
What the... my throat! What the hell is this? Are these actual razor blades?
Nothing in this show makes any sense.
Oh, Doppio. Dear Doppio, my sweet, charming Doppio. Have you so easily forgotten that I bestowed you with part of Emperor Crimson's power? Now's your chance to apply your unique talents.
What?
Alright.
I just saw in the credits that his name is Vinegar Doppio.
Yes.
So, Vinegar, that's a pretty great name.
Alright.
Alright.
What are your thoughts?
So risotto's power seems to be that it makes you vomit painful things. Assuming
Kinda.
that's his power.
Kinda. He turns the iron in your blood into any sort of, like, metal object.
Oh,
like
okay.
knives or razor blades. Which, technically speaking, wouldn't work in real life because the amount of iron in your body would only be enough to, like, make 1 or 2 razor blades.
Right.
But even then, that'd still be deadly because you wouldn't have any iron in your blood.
Well, and also, he puked up a lot of razor blades, and that would have cut him up quite a bit.
Yes.
So he should be dead. And then it was needles after that. That was pretty terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting power. Doppio, I still haven't decided who he is, except I want him to be a dissociative identity of the boss. But at the same time, I don't, because
Yeah.
I find dissociative identity disorder in film and movies to be kind of a cheap shot.
Yeah, and it's very misrepresentative of how the actual disorder actually is.
Right, yeah, I mean, like, I've always disliked Fight Club because of that. Speaking as someone with a mental health disorder that is often mischaracterized, I take issue with that. So, part of me is hoping that that's what it is. Part of me is also hoping that if it is what it is, it's played well. I like that frogs are around.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's super crazy Creepy Town.
Yeah?
I think more Creepy Town than him is the fact that his mom was underneath the floorboards
Yeah.
and her mouth was sewed shut. That was creepy.
Yeah. That was creepy.
I don't care for that at all.
Yeah.
So, there we
It's
go.
spooky. We've got some references, of course.
Okay, risotto and vinegar, we know those.
Oh, yeah. Risotto, his first name we know, and his last name is Nero, which is the word for black. Which
Okay.
fits because he's dressed in black.
Mm-hmm.
And his stand name in the dub, it's called Metallic. And the
Mm-hmm.
nearest one is
Metallica.
Metallica, yeah.
Very nice.
And for Vinegar Doppio. Vinegar, of course. And then his last name, Doppio, is the Italian word for double.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
And his stand name in the dub, it's called Eulogy, but in the original it's called Epitaph, which is a song by the band King Crimson.
Oh, so it works out.
Yeah.
Because the boss is the one who's talking to him on the phone.
Yeah.
And the boss gave him a little bit of the power of King Crimson.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether he is the boss or not. Or whether he is just possessed by King Crimson? Possessed by the boss?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to watch the rest of the episodes.
Well, I guess we will. Why is Trish named Trish and not named like rigatoni or something like that? Minestrone. My name is Pasta Fagioli.
I don't know. I think she might be named after a model, but I am not sure.
I've mentioned before, I don't care for this beginning.
You said in the last one you liked it more than the other one.
I do like it more. I like the music. It has very much like the grandiose like music of a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
Which I like.
You just don't like the visuals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the best.
I don't know. What I want to do is I want to watch all of the beginnings in order and rank them.
We could totally do that. Just a separate episode where you rank the openings.
I think that would be a good idea. Because I'm not sure which one is my favorite. Because sometimes I like them. No, I know which one is my favorite.
Alright. We'll have to leave that a surprise.
It shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Did we ever find out where the arrow came from?
We're going to learn a bit more about the arrow later on.
Okay.
What the hell? I've got some bad news, boss. In 10 seconds, scissors are gonna rip their way out of my throat.
The thing is, in this show, time has no meaning. So 10 seconds could be like 5 minutes.
I'm curious. How did you know where I was? Your abilities are so unusual. Regardless,
You must still die.
Ah, damn it! How'd he manage to get them?
That was a long 10 seconds.
Yeah.
There you are! His ability! He uses the iron that's in people's bodies and turns it into razor blades that attack from the inside. That would explain my exhaustion and the frog bursting into blades. I've got you figured out. You use your stand ability to suck the iron nutrients.
This is also a very long 10 seconds.
This is insane. I've got to get to the phone and report back to the boss. Oh no, did it break? Huh? Thank goodness.
I like that he's completely crazy.
those aren't the eyes of a boy. No, it's like there are two of you. Could that be what's going on here? Absurd. But now there's no doubt. I'm closer than I originally thought. Closer to the very person I've been trying to track down.
I don't know who I'm supposed to root for, because they're both bad. But I don't know who's the worst.
Solido Nazo.
One of the boss's aliases, huh?
Well, yeah. Why the hell else would he try hiding his daughter so quickly?
So we dragged our asses all the way out here for nothing? Damn it!
But if we can get our hands on his daughter, we might be able to...
Isn't he dead?
Yeah, this is a flashback.
Oh, it's another flashback.
You manipulated the iron inside my body so that I'd hack it all up in the form of those razor blades. And you make yourself disappear by drawing magnetized iron dust to your body. Then you use it like camouflage to blend into the environment.
How very astute. Fine.
How does using mad iron dust make you invisible?
I don't know.
Wouldn't his body be out of iron?
You're different now. No more timid insecurity. Then there's the change in your physique and your peculiar habit of talking to yourself. It's all making sense.
At long last,
No, it's not all making sense.
Now that you've effectively robbed my blood of iron, it's not transporting oxygen to my organs like it should. Suffice it to say, your power has made it seem as if my body isn't actually breathing. Which means the only thing Lil Bomber is currently tracking...
So how many do the enemy number, Narancia?
I've got one. There's only one person breathing on that cliff.
is your stinking breath, Risotto.
Yay, Narancia! Although you're killing the guy who's gonna kill the boss. So I guess, boo, Narancia!
Victory was within my reach, but you had to throw the scalpels, boss.
To be continued.
Alright. So then,
what
are your thoughts on this episode?
Well, multiple personality disorder, it turns out.
Yeah, it's not the right name for it anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. We had a little bit of the traditional, JoJo, you think I'm dead, but aha, I have the upper hand. Oh, but wait a minute, I have the upper hand. Although there wasn't a lot of that.
Yeah.
There was a little of that, but it was mostly just risotto. Like, we thought he'd been beat. Excuse me. We thought he'd been beaten. It's been a long day. I have to say that. We thought he'd been beaten, and then, oh no, he can sew his foot back on. And then we thought he'd been beaten, and then, oh no, he had taken his foot off. And
yeah. So
there's a little bit of that going on. Narancia came in for the win. With, what's his little...
Aerosmith or Little Bomber?
Little Bomber. Aerosmith. Little Bomber. Yeah. So that's good. I don't understand why they had the flashback. I'm not sure what that was supposed to teach us.
I don't know.
Well. But now we know that the boss is also Doppio with multiple personality disorder. And that he is almost dead, but apparently when the boss comes back, he's going to be alive again?
Yeah.
Somehow?
Yeah.
Well, we'll soon see.
We'll see.
I'm interested. Does your blood really turn yellow when you don't have any oxygen? Or iron?
I don't know.
It's interesting.
I'm not a blood expert.
Now fire, Lil Bomber. Die.
The hell?
What's with Little Bomber? Damn it! The Stronzo stuck himself to my stand!
Well, that was tricky.
Yeah.
I don't know how his blood got on Little Bomber.
Damn it. This is inconceivable. Sardinia's my birthplace. I won't see it sullied by that scum.
Inconceivable? Sardinia? Oh no, it's not Sardinia. It's Sicily. That's where Inconceivable is from. He's Sicilian.
Got him, Bucciarati! I'm sure it's the enemy! I'm picking up a signal 80 meters to our right, down there! They're moving slow, but they're making their way straight for the tourists!
Every time the show uses the term meters, I just think those foreigners.
Those foreigners and their much easier
Their much
way of,
normal measuring system.
easier and more normal way of measuring things.
Blood?
Send Little Bomber to scout. Don't you scout?
The boy's complexion tells me whoever it is has lost a lot of blood. Question is, where did all the blood go?
Where did this child-abusing monster run off to? How'd they vanish into thin air? They were practically dead seconds ago!
I don't know. None of this makes sense.
Thanks! Come on!
Oh, nice! Grazie, signori!
He was able to switch bodies with a kid? Or not switch bodies, but like steal the essence out of the kid?
Thank you!
Avacchio!
There's just no place like home. I'm on a roll.
Let's go! We get right this time! Hey, that was your fault!
What was your name again?
What? Is he really dead?
We'll have to see.
I don't want to have to see. I want to know.
Well, if you see, then you'll know.
Do you need some help down there, officer?
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm here on an assignment, looking for fingerprints. There was a robbery across the street last night.
Is this a flashback or is he in heaven?
If the outcome is your focus, then it's easy to look for shortcuts. And ultimately, shortcuts keep you from seeing the truth. It drains your spark for life. What matters most is your will to seek the truth despite the outcome. As long as you keep that in mind, it doesn't matter if he gets away on this go-round. Justice always has its day. And that's what we're really fighting for.
Is this in heaven and he's like a ghost who's teaching him a moral about never giving up? That's what I wanted to be. I mean, he got punched straight through, so it's hard to believe he's alive.
There's a word for folks like me. We're utterly hopeless. We never...
That's 2 words.
Wait, it's you. All along, it was you. I took that damn bribe and you paid the price.
Oh, Abacchio, you've done so much good since then. Hear me when I say, I am so proud of you, amico mio.
Oh, Avacchio is dead for good. I don't know about him doing so much good because he was in the mob.
So you're just leaving him here to rot, Bucciarati? After everything our group has been through, how can you just walk away? Don't ask me to abandon him, anything but that, please!
That is a direct order, Narancia. Abacchio was aware of the risk and did his duty. We're leaving.
Wait, please, Bucciarati!
And just now, the kids kick the soccer ball over again.
Abacchio, you've made everyone proud. Truly, your unrelenting determination to uncover the truth has made its way to the hearts and minds of your comrades. And that, my old friend, is all that matters.
Oh, Abacchio.
All right. So what did you think of that episode?
Well, I'm sad that Abacchio died. I like the weird version of heaven.
Yeah.
I like that they're in this. I've always wondered about the theology of stands. Now we know. I mean, we kind of knew before because of what's her name in series 4, the girl with the dog. What's her name? Raimi. So we knew that there was an afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that Kira got dragged down to hell.
Yeah.
But this is a weird afterlife. Presumably there's more to it. You get there on a bus. So that's quality.
Yeah.
The face imprinted in the stone was weird,
Yeah.
but cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do with that information. I mean, now they know what the bad guy looks like.
Yeah.
Good stuff, yeah. And it was a good way for Abacchio to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right. Let's do the patrons.
Patrons! We have got my favorite patrons. Am and Allen, Ram Lore, Bagner T, Blazing Opus, Blinky's dad loves Polnareff's beautiful hair, Cartoon King 13, Dystopia, Ebony Like the Wood, Emma Mosen, Gwen and Christian, Honcho Hammerhose, Insane Tofu, Jameson Bowling, Joseph Bichelli, Kaloo Badabar, Louis Paul Latarte, Meep Sun, Mr. Someone, Next Gen Blue, Nicole Nippa, Nido, Noah Snowa, Pizza Time, Placeholder Name, Sarah Richards, Secco Mode, Tom Beveridge, Wild Frito, and Willow Chaffee. You're all tremendous people, and we love you.
And we'll see you next week for more of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind.
Yes, we will.